Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a very good topic for today's show, in which it is what the letters LGBT stands for. And for those that are lesbians, they need to stop calling themselves gay. So let's get right into this. The letters LGBT stand for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and trans. Okay? Now, with that being said, each group has their own title. Just keep that in mind. But I see it so often, and I hear so often that a lot of lesbians just call themselves gay. That needs to stop, in my opinion, anyhow, because lesbians have their own title. Lesbians are women who have sex with other women. Gay are men who have sex with other men. Plain and simple. Simple stuff. But like I said in prior episodes, this generation, they love to make problems. They love to make complications and everything. Stop making things so damn difficult. Stop making all these changes. And stop making so many changes and stuff. Leave a lot of the things alone. If you're lesbian, you're lesbian. If you're gay, you're gay. If you're bi, you're bi. If you're trans, you're trans. End of story. That's it. Simple. And then you got a lot of people who love to say, well, I don't like titles. I don't want to be labeled. Oh, stop your crying and complaining about everything all the time. Stop it. There is nothing wrong with titles or labels or whatever. There's nothing wrong with it. You guys make problems out of everything, basically. If you go to a supermarket and you want to buy a product, right? That product has a label on it. You got to complain about that? No. Well, labels, you know what you're getting. End of story. End of story. Plain and simple. And for those that are lesbian, if you explain yourself to other people and you say, yeah, I'm a lesbian, if that person that you're explaining it to doesn't comprehend into their brain what you're telling them, then that's on them. Too bad. They don't comprehend it. Oh well. Simple. Seriously. And if you're that proud of who you are, say you're lesbian or if you're gay or whatever. If you're a female and you have sex with other women, you're a lesbian. Just say that. Simple. If you're a male and if you have sex with other men, then you're gay. Simple. And be proud of it. End of story. But to make all these changes all the time and make things more complicated, it's stupid. It's nonsense. Honestly. They want all these changes and all, like I said in other episodes, when they wanted to add more letters to the LGBT. Simple 4 letters, right? Simple 4 letters, but they want to go and change it and add more letters and add more problems and make things more complicated. Simple. It's just, they got to make mountains out of molehills. And if there's no problem with something, they got to make a problem. Stupid. It's nonsense. Honestly. If you're that proud of who you are, and you say you're proud of who you are, right? And if you're lesbian, just call yourself lesbian. End of story. If you're a proud gay man, then you call yourself gay. End of story. Very simple. No problems, no complications, and end of story. But anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there about a couple of things. For the 2 shows that I host on Spreaker.com, which one of them is titled Super Advocate, which I just hosted today right before I hosted this show. And another show that I host on Spreaker.com is called Disabled Reality. For those two shows, I have a specific website that you guys can go to and listen to all the episodes of both of those shows that I host on Spreaker.com that I just mentioned. And that website is called Super Advocate. And the link to there is superadvocate.codeadx.me. And if you guys go to that website, again, you can listen to all the episodes of both of my shows that I host on Spreaker.com that I just mentioned, but also on this website of Super Advocate. You'll see a tab on there called promo codes. If you guys click on that tab, you'll see 8 promotions on there. And for my show, Super Advocate, that I just hosted today, like I said, we support 4 of those promotions. And those 4 are Connie's Fashion Vault, Chill Boys, Hypernatural, and Old Glory. These are great websites. They got great products at great prices. I highly recommend you guys go check them out. And I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other website called Advocate Information Highway. The link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that's AIHNY.com. You guys can check out all the pages on there, but I just wanted to mention just a few of the pages that are on my website of Advocate Information Highway. One page is titled Blog, and that's self-explanatory. Another page is titled Shows, and if you guys click on that title, it'll bring you right to the shows page of my website of Advocate Information Highway. And on the shows page of Advocate Information Highway, you can also listen to all the episodes of both my shows that I host on Spreaker.com. But also on this page titled Shows, you'll also be able to listen to and watch all the episodes of this show, Advocate Information Highway, AIH for short, that I host here on YouTube. And another page is titled Internet Store on Zazzle. If you guys click on that title and go to that page, you'll see a link on there. If you guys click on that link, it'll bring you right to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which you guys can see all the products that I designed and that are up for sale on my internet store on Zazzle.com. And you guys can shop to your heart's content on there. Another page is titled Bookstore on Amazon. If you guys click on that title and go to that page, you'll see 3 links on there. Those 3 links are to the 3 books that I wrote and that are up for sale on Amazon.com. And you guys can check all that out as well. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.